Um, what do you love most about the pregnancy?
I I think I like the fact that we're gonna have a baby. You know, it's a major change in our lives, and you know, I love babies. I always loved babies, and now the fact that we're gonna have a baby hopefully in like 6 weeks is unbelievable. And you know, there's a due date, and we're counting down, and it's really exciting. So the whole experience, the shopping, I loved everything, research, even like from a $15 thermometer to $1,000 stroller. We made a lot of research and everything, and it's a great feeling.
All right. What's the first thing that you bought for the baby?
First thing that we bought, actually Bahar bought a baby dress for me. It was, I think, February or Valentine's Day, but she bought it as a gift to me, but the baby is going to wear it. It says, "Don't look at me, the smell is coming from daddy."
What did you register for that you didn't even know existed before you were pregnant?
Okay, good question. I've heard about the pump. I haven't seen any, so now I've seen one, which is interesting. Or all those kind of detailed accessories, like how they clean the baby's nose, for example, right? Small thing, but actually it looks larger than I expected. So those kind of small things that I've never heard about before.
Yeah. What do you think a pack of diapers costs?
I don't know, but I'm gonna make it up. I think there is like 10 in a box, and it costs $7
For
at
10
Costco.
for 10 diapers.
For 10 diapers, $7 at Costco.
So 70 cents a diaper.
70 cents a diaper. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I hope.
Got it. Let's see. Do you think Bahar will deliver early, late, or on time?
I think it's going to be on time, but the baby dropped a little bit the last couple of weeks, so I think it's sooner than we expected. And people, the doctor said it's fine. It doesn't show. It doesn't mean anything. But Bahar thinks that she's going to deliver early, but I think she's going to deliver on time.
Has Bahar asked yet for any push presents?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
She didn't ask. I know, she had always expect a push present, which I understand, and I would love to give her one. So now there are two plans. The first plan is to get an Ottoman style but contemporary looking 22 IR. I don't know what it's called in English, but so gold bracelet, and bracelet is this one, right?
Bracelets on your wrist,
Oh,
necklace is on your...
Necklace,
This year,
yeah, necklace and bracelet. So something like that. But we're not going to be able to be in Turkey, and you can find all those kind of stuff in Turkey mostly, especially Ottoman style. So Bahar's mom took some pictures in the jewelers and sent us, but we didn't like any of those. So now we don't have much time left. So there's the backup plan of me getting another set of jewelry here in US, or there's a watch, Cartier watch that she really likes. Most probably I'm gonna get her one of these. So it's not gonna be a surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it wasn't a jewelry or a watch, I think I would do it on my own. But for jewelry or a watch, I would like her involvement really. I don't know if she's gonna like or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the plan? Do you think Bahar will have a natural birth, or do you think she'll get an epidural?
Oh, for sure she's gonna get an epidural.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure about that. Yeah.
And what about you? Are you planning on cutting the cord?
I could.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I've never thought about it. Yeah, I could. I wouldn't have a problem.
When it's time to have the baby, how do you think Bahar's going to react?
When we have the baby?
When she goes into labor, when she first starts?
When she first starts, she's going to be really calm. That's what I expect, because those kind of, crisis times, she is really calm.
Yeah.
So she's going to be calm, and she spent a lot of time in hospitals, right? She had several operations before, so she is used to the feeling, staying in the hospital or having an operation, much more than I am. So I think she's going to be really calm, and after we deliver, for sure she's going to cry, I'm sure.
What about you?
I don't know. I don't know. I never thought about it. Let's see.
Let's see. How often do you think you need to feed a newborn baby?
Every 3 hours, 2.5 hours.
You've done your research. How often do you think your baby will wake up during the night?
Again, 3 hours or so. Every 3 hours initially.
And who's going to get up with the baby at night?
I'm gonna wake up all the time for sure. Bahar, our plan is Bahar is gonna feed her. I'm gonna burp her, and she's gonna go to sleep directly. I'm more flexible, right? She has to wake up really early, and I don't need to wake up that early all the time.
Let's see. How many hours is considered to be sleeping through the night for a newborn?
5 hours maybe. I think so.
How long are you going to wait before your next baby?
We never talked about it, but I think 2 years to start trying again. So I would rather have our babies have 3 years of difference, big difference.
All right. And then last thing, anything that you want to say to Bahar?
I love her a lot. I love you. Yeah, and she's gonna be a great mom. She's gonna be the best mom ever. Yeah.
And then what about to the baby?
Baby, I love her a lot right now. So I cannot imagine how I'm gonna feel when we really have the baby, actual baby. I love her a lot right now. Yeah.
That's great.